Pakistan is going through a protracted political crisis. Mr. Imran Khan is one of the most important political actors of the country. He is Pakistan's former Prime Minister and Chairman of Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf. We will be speaking to Mr. Khan. Mr. Khan, thank you so much for your time. Now, you often imply that there is a conspiracy going on to oust you from the political landscape of the country. What makes you so sure about it?
Well, there is a political conspiracy, and it has never been so obvious that everyone in the country knows about it. You see, what's happened is that ever since my government was ousted 11 months ago, there were 37 by-elections. My party has swept 30 of them. So all the opponents are petrified that whenever there are elections, they will be decimated. As a result, they are trying to do everything to get me out of the race. The assassination attempt to kill me was by my political opponents. And one of these guys in the intelligence agency, this guy called General Faisal Nasir. So it was to remove me from the race. Right now, there are 96 cases on me. From terrorism to blasphemy to sedition to murder. I mean, the latest case, one of our workers was killed in police custody, tortured to death, and I was accused of killing him. So there are 96 cases in just the last few months.
So you're definitely implying that these are all politically motivated cases. But when we talk about, for instance, your political party, Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf, it means movement for justice. And you often say that you have faith on the judicial system of the country. But we also see that you have not appeared in front of courts, especially in specific cases. Then it creates a bit of a contradiction between your words.
So let me answer that. I was appearing in all the cases against me. I was appearing in courts. Then I got shot in my leg and I was incapacitated for almost 4 months. The moment I recovered, I went back to courts, one in Lahore High Court, then in Islamabad High Court. This whole big thing blew up because of one appearance that I didn't make. And that appearance was in a court where all my security team told me that there was no protection. The same court has twice been attacked by terrorists. Judges have been killed. The lawyers have been killed. It's like a death trap. So the only reason I didn't attend was because they couldn't guarantee me security there. And because the Interior Ministry has announced, I mean, they've written to me that my life is under threat. I mean, I had one assassination attempt, and now there is a strong chance of another one. So therefore, on one hand, the government says your life is under threat. Secondly, they want me to appear in this particular court, which is a death trap. So therefore, it was only that one appearance I missed, and that led to these warrants.
Okay. And when we talk of this specific case, when the police tried to arrest you on the orders of the court, we saw that your political party encouraged your supporters to come out and protect you from that arrest. And the whole world saw the clashes between your supporters and the police. The situation could have gone deadly. So do you think it was not the best decision to ask your supporters to be there to protect you from the arrest?
Well, two things. Why did the police come to arrest me? So firstly, I had protective bail. I understood, my lawyers told me, I had protective bail right up till the 18th. So firstly, we could understand why the police had come 4 days earlier when my appearance was on the 18th. They came on the 14th. Secondly, when the police came, my lawyer gave them a guarantee. He gave them an assurance guarantee that I would be appearing in the court. Now, the law says the moment I give them a guarantee, the police, that's the end of the operation. They should accept it. That's the law. Now, not only did they refuse to take the guarantee, They, in fact, started this operation, which is unprecedented in our history. I mean, there were thousands of policemen plus paramilitary force. They came with an armored car. I mean, as if I was some terrorist. This country has known me for 50 years. I'm probably the most well-known face in Pakistan ever.
Yeah,
So
but
here were they coming to as you know, with this police and with the tear gassing, and then they're not just rubber bullets, they fired cartridges at our people. And then, of course, this whole house, I mean, we were at tear gas everywhere. So what?
Yeah.
Just one word. I mean, I have never, ever since people have known me, I have never broken the law. This, I explained to you the reason why I missed this one court appearance. But what the police was doing, I mean, this is unprecedented. I mean, when I say I'm going to appear in court, why are they coming to arrest me to take me to court? And when my lawyer has given them the guarantee.
Okay, but your supporters successfully barricaded you. But let's touch another issue. You have recently said that you are willing to speak to anyone for the sake of your country. Who do you want to talk to in Pakistan to diffuse this political chaos?
Well, let me just say, why were my supporters so eager for not me to get arrested? Two of my senior colleagues, one my chief of staff, one was our senator. They were abducted by police in the middle of the night. They were tortured for 2 days. Then they were produced in a court. There have been several instances of journalists being picked up, stripped naked, tortured, and then produced in a court of law. So what we are facing in Pakistan is a complete violation of our fundamental rights. And at the moment, it's like a banana republic. What is happening in Pakistan is the law of the jungle. I mean, they will come and pick you up in the middle of the night and then will abduct you and they will torture you and then produce you in a court of law. Plus, my supporters know that the assassination attempt on me was by the same people who are sitting in government. So basically, what are they scared of? That they would abduct me from here, put me in prison, and therefore my life would be in danger because they are the ones who tried to kill me the first time. That's why there is anxiety amongst my supporters.
But Mr. Khan, this crisis, this political crisis has been going on for such a long time. Do you have anything to offer for talks? Do you think there can be a solution right now?
Look, there is only one solution. There was always only one solution: free and fair elections. The reason why there is political chaos right now in Pakistan, because we have a hodgepodge of a government which has failed completely. It has driven our economy to the ground. We have the worst economic crisis in our history of 75 years. We have unprecedented inflation. We have a contracting economy with unemployment growing. We actually have no hope with this government because there is no political stability, there's no economic stability. So all we want is, and the Supreme Court, by the way, has ordered elections to be on the 30th of April. And the government is trying to get out of elections. The problems are because the government knows that a party that has won 30 out of 37 by-elections, they are scared that we will sweep the elections. Hence, they're trying to get out of it. And the other worry is that they're trying to create a situation of chaos. This could easily have led to chaos. The way they, attacked my house from 3 sides as if I was some terrorist. So if this leads to chaos, it would suit the government because they're already trying to get out of the elections, despite the Supreme Court's orders on the 30th of April.
So snap election is your only demand. You also...
Sorry, it's not a snap election. The elections are in any case in October.
In October.
But these elections, the provincial assembly elections are right now on the 30th of April. So, they are only 4 months earlier than the date of the elections, the federal elections. But the point is, ask anyone in Pakistan. The only way out of this mess are free and fair elections.
And do you think that Pakistan is in a position to have free and fair elections under the machinery that's operating right now?
Well, this is my worry. We have a government totally backed by the establishment. Establishment is very powerful, and they are siding with the government, and they know that the government cannot win free and fair elections. So therefore, our worry is that they're going to massively rig the elections. But rigging the elections would mean more chaos, because people are not going to accept an election which is heavily rigged. And that's the only way they can win the elections. And all the opinion polls say exactly the same thing, because the government has slumped. Their rating wasn't very high to begin with, but the economic chaos, you know, the inflation, the reduction in people's wealth, unemployment, I mean, they are doomed. And that's why our worry is that they will, in the end, try and rig the election to the point where they will just make the elections worthless. So I repeat, free and fair elections are the only way to get out of this mess.
And do you think we have seen reports that your members of your political party are trying to meet the military chief? Do you think something can work out?
This is not true. This is not true. We have not tried to meet, neither me nor my party, to meet the chief, army chief. All we want, you know, whether it is the establishment or the political parties, our interest is just to get out of this mess, hold free and fair elections. That's all we want. There's no other negotiation. Elections are in any case in October, but on 30th of April are the provincial assembly elections, and the Supreme Court has ordered them. Now, if the government tries to get out of it, which it is trying, then basically they're going to violate the constitution. So therefore, you know, this is really right now the Pakistanis face this dilemma. Will the government abide by the constitution or not?
All right, and my colleague Beenish joins me now from Lahore. Beenish, I mean, when I listen to what he is saying to you, Imran Khan, it doesn't sound like a solution to this political crisis is anywhere in the making.
No, I don't think that this political crisis is going to diffuse. I think the things in Pakistan going to get more messy. Pakistan will soon have two important provincial elections, and one of the elections will be carried out in the province of Punjab, which is the most populated and most influential province in Pakistan. And we can see that Imran Khan is making all efforts, carrying out an aggressive campaign, carrying out these big rallies, because he is confident that he can win elections in the province of Punjab. Now, every political party in Pakistan wants to have a stronghold in this province, and Imran Khan believes that the government, along with the military establishment, they are conspiring, they are together against him, and they're making all efforts to either postpone the election because Imran Khan says the government is in a weak position, and he is confident that he will be able to win the elections. I think the situation will get worse. There will be more confrontations. And today also in the interview, I could clearly feel that Imran Khan was very defiant, and it seems like his fight is not getting over.
And well, it also, takes us to the question: how far is he willing to go? I mean, obviously he has a lot of support. We've seen the pictures there, and he is accusing the military of being in cahoots with the ruling political establishment, the parties, to get rid of him. And if he can't get the answers and the solution he wants, then what's he going to do with all of these angry supporters who are on his side?
I think right now Imran Khan feels like he has exhausted all his options, and he has to now fight the entire machinery that is against him. That's how he portrays himself to the public, and it seems that public is with him. He has been carrying out these big rallies. Today we saw the visuals when he went to Lahore High Court to get these pre-arrest bails. It was like a festival. People were cheering for him, supporting him, and I think that also a show of power and strength and a message that he's giving to his opponents that look, you can try all you can to crush my efforts and my campaign, but I will fight back. The government says that they are not doing anything that's unconstitutional. The government says we are following court orders.
Okay.
The military says that they stay quiet. They say they are not involved in the politics, but Imran Khan believes otherwise.
Yeah, it's definitely a volatile situation. Our correspondent, Beenish Javed. Beenish, thank you.